Learning, education. Here is an unemployed human male. He sports an unoriginal Celtic design tattoo, says da instead of the, and spells of with a V. He struggles with simple tasks, such as using earphones in public places, and can be seen here teaching his illegitimate offspring to smoke. He wears casual sports clothing, but never partakes of sporting activities, and is laden with heavy jewelry. He is truly a wretched specimen, and something must be done. Yes, this man is in need of an education. Education is the process of filling the human mind with knowledge, and is one of the primary exports of Great Britain, along with single mothers and the phrase, "Bob's your uncle." Education is created by people called teachers. But what are teachers? Those who fail to achieve their life's ambition can become teachers. Steeled by successive jobs in call centres and restaurants, and weary of the taste of their own tears, teachers relish the opportunity to fill young minds with information in a futile effort to atone for their own listless lives. But, surviving purely on a diet of children's misery, these poor souls soon become craven spectres, bound to the will of their headmaster, existing only to force children to call them sir, without them ever having received a knighthood. Teachers congregate in special buildings called schools. In schools, children can learn about Shakespeare, dinosaurs, and even Vikings. Indeed, there are many subjects taught at schools, such as science, where children learn how to use a thermometer, and all about the twin mysteries of fire and the human vulva. Religious education, where children learn how to appease the gods they don't believe in. And physical education, where the physically frail are punished for not being able to catch. Here's pioneer DJ Sir James Savile being stretched on a rack for poor performance on the rugby pitch now. Who's going to fix this one, Jim? English schools also once taught civility and manners. However, these concepts are now considered racist due to the fact that foreign pupils do not ever learn them. As such, they have been banned from our children's minds and replaced with the 3 P's of profanity, procreation, and petty crime. Those pupils who cannot keep up are issued with a conical hat with a letter D on the front. This D stands for dyslexia, which is a new-fangled scientific term meaning lazy and or stupid. It can similarly stand for dyscalculia, which means bad at doing sums. In either case, the pupil is now excused from trying further, and can go on to a life of posting poorly spelled messages onto social networking or video sharing sites on the internet. After school, many find employment in an office. Some go to prison, and others may become agents of the news. But for those not quite ready for the real world, there is the option of higher education. Higher education is a 3 to 5 year break from work, where students are able to drink, catch up on some sleep, and maybe even earn a degree. Those who are particularly fearful of employment can take further breaks by means of a gap year, where students try to find themselves on continents that they have never been to in order to lose themselves in the first place. At the end of this process, they can become teachers, and the student-teacher cycle is complete. However, an education is not always necessary to live a full and rich life. The government will happily pay you for simply having children. These children in turn can have yet more children, generating even more free money. This process allows the less intelligent to profit from the ownership of genitalia. Also, those without educations can always find a job in the military, which would teach them the basic skills of institutionalized racism and surviving the rigors of American alliances. For women, there is also the option of cosmetic surgery, as a hearty bosom is worth 2 degrees, maybe more. So, now you know all about learning education.